I was going to have an introduction, like act as if I've been here, because I actually have been. I have been here. Hi, yo. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. November, November, November. Today is the 22nd day of the month of November. How are you doing though? How are you holding up? Are you anticipating dirty December? Or you're just not even in the mood? You just wanna survive, coming down to work today and the artificial fuel scarcity. Artificial because I don't understand. Is it like a law? The way they are holding this fuel, I don't know. Because the filling station or the gas station rather was pretty much full. Like it was causing traffic. But thank God I made it out of the house early enough because this I would just be transmitting from traffic because what is this? My name is the Lady Cafe, and of course, you're welcome to the late night show. I need to, would I say, big shout out to all of the females here, married, those that are dating, those that are engaged, because you are going to be sharing your man with the World Cup from now till the 18th of December, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I literally envy women that they are married to men that do not have a flair for football. Like they don't even enjoy watching football because, girl, you don't know what the Lord has done for you. You do not know. You do not know. We're talking about the awesome gender called men. Men gender. It was International Men's Day on Saturday, which is the 19th of November, and a whole lot of brands, yes, a whole lot of brands were, would I say, showing their support, doing a whole lot. And I wouldn't really say men-centric brands because some female-centric brands also pulled up. I mean, I know of some banks that also celebrated. I'm like, okay, all right. Because the honest truth is, we have all of this Women's Day. We have all of this Mother's Day. There are like seven Mother's Day. No, there are like seven Women's Day, and there are like three Mother's Sunday in church because like it's back to back. And we're like, wait first. Nobody takes time to celebrate the men because the honest truth is we love them. I love the men. I don't know if you do. And today we're going to be having something in that direction. We're going to be talking to a very seasoned personality. Yeah. It's going to I'm going to give you like grand entrance when he comes in. So we're going to do that, and of course we're going to talk about uh what exactly defines manliness in this woke society. Because I mean, we like to say that, see, this is our generation, we are woke, we are very vocal, we do this, we do that, but then again, we are not having the right conversation when it comes to, when I say men, men are they really having the right conversations? Are they comfortable to have the right conversations? If your man cries in front of you, how will you take it? Are you going to just zone and say, no, that's a woman thing? Men are not allowed to cry. All of these misconceptions is what we're going to deconstruct on this show. So the only thing allowed to do is increase that volume. And when I come back, we're going to have my guest, who is Mr. Oludari Akinlaja. Yes, he's going to come and we're going to have a very, very insightful conversation. You can send me your comments, your questions, because we're not going to be taking calls when we start this interview. We're not going to be doing that. So the only way you're allowed to drop a comment and we're going to address that issue is if you go to our YouTube page, that is Voice of the People, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. You can drop your comments and contributions, and of course, I would be more than glad to take it. Also, you can watch this interview live on our website, that is www.voiceofthepeople.ng. My name has not changed. My name is the Lady Kofo. Yeah, that's me. That's me, girl. And of course, this of course is the late night show on the People's Dial 90.3 FM, Voice of the People. The Lady Kofo on the late night show is going to be up in a bit. Stay with me. I'm going to be right back.
Incoming! 90.3 FM.
Cause I just wanna be with you. Having fun time with these girls, but I just wanna be with you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If I'm in love, it's
Music just feels so good.
Voice of the people.
when I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with the big playboy.
Voice of the people, your number one radio.
Overdose me, love me, overdose.
It's Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
So far, so good.
Do not touch that dial.
90.3 FM.
Do not touch that dial.
Dow.
You are listening to
The number one station.
the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Another banger. Make a phone, make a phone, 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 make a phone, make a keep a phone, 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 make a phone, 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 on a magnetic.
Non-stop and back to back.
It's Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Cause I just wanna be with you. Having fun time with these girls, but I just wanna
Always
be
on
with you.
top.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If I'm in love, it's
Music just feels so good.
Voice of the people.
when I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with the big playboy.
Voice of the people, your number one radio.
Overdose me, love me, overdose.
It's Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
So far, so good.
Do not touch that dial.
90.3 FM.
Do not touch that dial.
Dow.
POP 903 FM, 17 minutes gone past 9 p.m. on the 22nd day of November 2022. I did mention before we went on that break that I'm going to be having a guest. So a quick introduction. Mr. Oludare Akilaja. He is the founder of Yadaversity, which is a technical and vocational education training school, which is a non-profit organization. His passion for training and developing skills. He believes in an impactful life. He's an educator, an author, and of course, a development consultant in SME development. So we're going to be having him right now. He's going to join in on this conversation, and we're going to kick start. Hi. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. How did your day go?
Oh, my day went well. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Oh, you never really get asked that question, yeah?
Well, it depends. It's a rare question, but thank you for asking.
I mean, it was still International Men's Day on Saturday, so we're still trying to, spread the love, be nice to the men,
Thank you.
Okay, let me even ask
You remember those?
what do you mean we remember? Lagos, Nigerian women remember these things. We're not bad women. So let me even ask the question, because there's so many definitions. How people say, oh, it's the amount you have in your bank account that makes you a man. Yeah, it's if you can woo a woman, or if you're married, or if you have kids. Like, there's so many of this misconception about being a man, what being a man actually entails. Would you want to, give us a quick one on that? So, to those that are listening, the topic of our conversation tonight is what manliness is not. So we know what manliness is, but we're talking about what manliness is not in a woke society. But let me ask you, Mr. Oludare, who exactly, what defines manliness? Like, what actually defines manliness?
I will have to appeal to different segments of society. Okay.
Okay.
Some say define men in terms of physical appearance. Some will define a man in terms of maybe a father figure, a role model, somebody who is tasked with the responsibility of raising and building and caring for a family. But I'm sure we all agree. Okay, let me not say all, because maybe you have global audiences, because certain words are trying or are about to be redefined. Okay, but basically we agree that a man is distinct or is noticed by his features. Okay. Even basic biology teaches the importance of these features. Okay, hands, how you appear, and other sensitive parts. So, to me, that's a basic reference or definition of what a man is. Okay. I think I've given a background definition as to what a man is. But for some, a man is male, a man is responsibility, a man is father figure, a man is role model, a man is sacrifice. So many people interpret men or manhood to mean different things. So yes.
I think I like that definition you gave. A man is responsibility. I'm going to hold that one, and we're going to come back to that one real quick. So let's hold it our left hand, but let's continue with the conversation. So there's this saying that is somewhat one-sided, but it's now becoming a norm. How you have people brand T-shirts that they have like the future is female, the future is female, the future is female, and I feel like that is as a result of many development that has happened with the female gender over the years. I mean, with ideologies like feminism that's on the radical, with equality, women trying to make money for themselves. So entertaining a man is not because of the money he has, because they have option. I mean, money give you options. Yeah, money gives you
Yeah.
options. So there's all of that conversation. But on the flip side, the men are not having all of these conferences as frequent as possible. They're not having these conversations of, okay, you know what, this is what you should do. Like, they're not open. They're not talking about this as much as women are trying to build on their own gender, build on, okay, the outlook. I mean, so many years ago, women could not vote, but now women can vote. Women can write books. Women can literally do all of these things that men can do. And there's
Yeah.
like, okay, women are like, this is like, it's just making it, we're giving the younger generation the idea that you can decide to not want a man and just be by yourself. I mean, nobody's saying you should want a man, but then again, there's the healthy side to it. Like, if he's not doing this, just go. The future is female. The future is female. So there's that idea that we're building in young people's mind that is just rapidly evolving into something that we will not be able to contain. The society will not be able to contain it 50, 100 years from now. Yeah. So what do you have to say about that ideology, or would I say that sense of the future is female? The future. I mean, I love my female gender. I hope they still will accept me after this conversation. But somebody has to say it. Somebody has to
But
say
first,
it.
I actually think, and this I can say is my opinion. I feel that women maybe have not been celebrated enough for their contribution to society. But you see, when I have these discussions with our female gender people close to me who are females, I tell them only an unwise man does not understand the power of a woman. Only an unwise man who came to life without a woman, who was sustained with life without a woman. So I'm not sure wise men would take for granted women. But of course, the argument of it's a patriarchal society.
Yeah. Are you there?
But can you still hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you.
That's another discussion for another day. But you and I will agree that even the men are now being pushed into a corner
Yeah.
based off of the psychological constraint that society has given. So every single person, and you know, people don't know that there are many social constructs we have about men that are really very interesting. Conversations like men don't talk. Have you seen men gather drinking before?
They say the most. They say everything. You're like, what?
Have you seen men watching football together, or catching up on old times, or and just because a group of people don't do things the way you perceive they should does not mean they don't do it.
Yeah.
And one of the things I think we all must be careful about is what really is the agenda behind any movement? What really is the intention? What really are we getting at? What really do we want to achieve? What really do we want to get with this thing we're doing? Okay? Because we're producing women, and I'm excited about the moves that are happening everywhere. If I had a daughter, I expect my daughter to be the best at whatever she does without any restraint or constraint.
Yeah.
But I'll also make her understand that you are not a victim. I'll also make her understand that you are not able to do this because you want to prove a point to somebody else. No. I'll make her understand that that's your natural habitat. That's your value proposition to the world. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're not trying to compare and prove to somebody that you are worth something. No. Just enjoy life, live it, be a contributor, add value. Okay, it's a man's show, but I'm speaking to women strangely because of the way the question was asked.
Yeah,
But
you know.
but I think the pressure then comes on a lot of young men. And you see, because in a society one gender cannot exist all by itself, we will still need to interact with these men. So what then happens? These men you think are not important to the equation, or these men we're thinking we're trying to absorb, or these men we're trying to prove a point to, you will still live in the same society with them. What then happens?
Yeah.
The females who you think are then advanced might end up becoming an endangered species. Because you are existing in a society where you have well advanced females and maybe not too advanced or not too intelligent or not too educated or not too comfortable. What then happens? We can't exist in isolation. So I think men also should find a way, which is where I think men should be held responsible. Men also should begin to mentor younger boys as women are trying to build this future for themselves, trying to groom themselves. Men also should begin to create opportunities for other men, begin to groom other men, to begin to inspire them, begin to give proper definitions to certain things, begin to create models where these people can see and know, oh, they can have a better future, they can have a better life. Life is not always going to be wired in this particular direction, in this particular way. Okay, so these are the things that I'm seeing, or these are the things that are coming to my mind as I'm speaking to you. So we must find a way where we can pay attention, okay, to the men. And guess what? The women are not to be blamed in the real sense of it. They are trying to build themselves. What are we doing for our own selves?
Oh my goodness. Where am I? We need drum rolls here. We need drum rolls. I love this. I mean, one thing that stood out from what you just said now is mentorship. Is the fact that women are doing this, but men also need to be at par. They also, maybe not the same pace, but also there should be some sort of contribution. There should be some sort of it's like a relay race. Like you give someone the baton. It's not you that will run it all through, but you need to put people in place and mentor them. So please, I love this. I love it. We're going to be taking comments from our YouTube page. So if you have any question whatsoever, I see people joining in via the YouTube. Okay, I see you. So please do well to drop your comments in the comment section. That is VOP 903 FM. And if you're also watching from the website, you can also drop your comment likewise. And if you're listening from your radio sets, probably in traffic or you're home or wherever it is you are, you can go down to our YouTube and drop a few messages, or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp line. Let me take it again. 0700 903 9039. That is our WhatsApp line. Okay, so moving on. This one, I like this question I want to ask you because I feel like I don't even know, because I've been with some people, I've dated some people before, and their issue was communication. And I'm like, can't you talk? Don't you like to talk? What's wrong with you? And that has to do with people seeing or perceiving masculinity. I'm talking about females now. And even some men, you know, oh, a man is not allowed to cry. Like one of the first few questions I ask, do you feel comfortable crying with me if we start to date? Like I always ask that question, first date question, because I'm not about to date a Bruce Lee. I don't want Bruce Lee. I want somebody that can communicate their emotions. I want somebody that can talk to me about things. But for the longest time, masculinity has been defined or has been used hand in hand with hardness, your inability to express. You cannot be soft. You don't cry. You don't show emotions. And that is what we are preaching to our boys today. Like there was a guy that trended on social media of late that was crying because his girlfriend served him breakfast, and like, how are you going to cry for, babe? Which kind of thing be that? And that is leaving behind an impression that you're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to show emotions, especially with people that you love or people that you are supposed to be your. I mean, when a girl is going through, I cry at the slightest things. Like if I'm having a bad day, I just want to cry. I just want to. I mean, I'm not saying that that is how a man should be, because he's wired differently. But at least there's a level of expression. There's a level of there's a level of emotional responsibility. I don't know if that's the word. Like there should be something. You know what? I'm having a bad day, and I feel like I want to talk to you about it. I mean, I don't expect you to come on social media and talk about it, though. But men are not doing this. They don't want to cry, and we're preaching that to our boys. That's what you are seeing.
And that's because That's because we have modeled a particular pattern to people. And I'll be very frank with you.
Please.
That construct is not going to change in the next 10, 20, 30 years.
Wow.
But what will happen? Yes, it's a construct, and I met that construct as a child. My father probably met it. My grandfather probably met it. Okay? So, what we need to do is, how do we then, based on our current reality, begin to create alternatives? Kofo, men express emotions might not just be how you think they should.
I like that.
Men,
I like that.
yeah. Men going out to drink together is a form of exposure. It's a form of emotional expression.
Yeah.
Okay? Men carrying out certain activities, for them, it's how they express emotions. In fact, a man not talking is an emotion being expressed.
An emotion being expressed. Wow.
So, because in our head, what is going on in the head of a man is, how does crying solve the problem? How does showing this emotion solve the problem? That's why when you as a woman are crying, they are asking you, how is this cry going to change this situation?
That's very true, though. I mean, that is so true. You're like...
So in the construct of a man, our natural inclination to be fixers, problem solvers, getting ahead, get up and get it on, will make it difficult for you to say a man should cry. But what we can then begin to inspire people to do is to ensure they have support systems they can be vulnerable with. One of the reasons men find it hard to communicate is that no man likes either coming to terms with or accepting that he has a vulnerability and a blind spot. We don't. The worst we can tell you is, I know, but I'm getting it worked on. Don't worry, I'll fix it. So it takes a lot of training and build up. It takes a lot of safe space. So these things you want us to do will not start between women and men in some sense. It will start as men supporting men in the real sense of it.
Men supporting men.
Okay.
I've not heard that word.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, because as a guy, even when two guys sit, it takes a lot for even my guy to tell me what's happening to him, really.
Yes.
But if a woman is a woman, they already say everything before they even sit down for the next 15 minutes. So men have to start learning how to have safe spaces. And it's a training, it's a build-up. So telling them to cry might not be what we should start with, because that's a long haul. I think what we should start to train our boys to do, our men to do, is learn to communicate the way they can. One, having to learn to speak. Talk to somebody. Start from there first. Okay? I don't want you to cry, just talk to me.
Just talk.
Guess what? As they are talking, some start to cry. So the first place is, how do you even get them to begin to unbundle and become vulnerable by speaking up? Let's even start from there first. So we will start teaching our young people how to speak, our young boys, how to speak up. If something happened, it's okay. It's okay. Tell me. You can tell me. You can talk to me about it. So because growing up, we allowed our daughters to talk, but we allowed our boys to fix it.
Yeah.
So our boys will rather fix it than tell you. So teaching our young boys that it's okay to talk I'm not saying cry. No, cry does not solve it, but talk to me. That's a good place to start.
Okay. We're going to start with talking first. Before we don't graduate, but then talking is fine. Talking is fine. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to ask another question. Are you there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
I lost you for a minute. Okay. 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp line. So please do well to drop us a WhatsApp message if you can. We can't take calls now. I see people trying to call us. We can't take calls. Send us a WhatsApp message, please. 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp number. So I'm about to shake some tables now. And am I allowed? Can I shake them? Because I feel like let somebody say it. So there's this thing that I see, and I kind of find it very uncomfortable. You know how they celebrate Father's Day, and I see some posts on social media that says Happy Father's Day to my mother, and I'm like, wait, they are like all of these days to celebrate your mom. You can celebrate your mom then, even if I feel like some of these tweets or some of these posts are from people that probably were raised by single mothers. Probably they had deadbeat fathers that were not in the picture, that didn't take responsibility. Because one thing you said earlier was the fact that, I mean, men like to define themselves sometimes by responsibility. Like, okay, you know what, I can fix this, I can provide, I can do this. But for some other people, that's not the case. They had children that they were not even in the picture. They barely, no financial support and all of that. So in a situation whereby some women have projected the hurts, depending on however intense the breakup with the baby daddy was or with the father was, they project this on their children. They project the hurts, and that's where we're seeing comments like, "Oh, Happy Father's Day to my mother. Men are this, men are that." So it's just, it's probably. I saw something that you become what you celebrate. So in a situation where women have projected this hurt on their kids, or most women don't even, some children, they just say, okay, you know what, they don't get to find out what happened between both of their parents. They just feel like my mother was right, or men are this, or men are bad, or don't do this, or don't do that. And it goes as far as celebrating Father's Day, but then Happy Father's Day to my mother. I'm like, wait first, what's going on? But what do you have to say about that?
Now, the truth is, you really cannot undermine the pains a person has been through.
Yes.
I grew up a better part of my life with a single mother, so I can understand the pain. Okay, when a mother has to literally fend for and do the things that a man is supposed to do, in some real sense, both.
Are you there?
I know. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Both providing, protecting, and all. A mother has to do that. You can understand her pain and all of that. So sometimes, either knowingly or unknowingly, mothers project that pain on children, especially children who literally also see their mothers go through that pain.
Yeah.
So you can't tell a child otherwise. They saw their mother go through that pain. Okay? So this is not in any way undermining trying to raise Can you hear me?
Yeah, you were just breaking for a minute. Can you take that again?
Yes. No, as in nobody should try to undermine the pains that people go through with single children. Okay, raising single children.
Yeah.
But the truth is this: a father can only be a father, and a mother can only be a mother.
Can you
break
that down?
In our design, in our makeup, in how we raise children, motherhood will always show, fatherhood will always show. I know and I've seen and I've been around how a father even raises a child is different from. So you need that. So for people who don't have the luxury of that, they will tell you they always miss something. There will always be a missing. So a father is a father, a mother is a mother. Okay?
Yeah.
So when they say Happy Father's Day to my mother, they are saying what they are saying based on the realities they have had to deal with respect to one person being two things. But in a real essence, or in real practical play, let me explain like this. Papa na papa, mama na mama. Yes. Just look at the boy and the girl, even in makeup, how they make decisions. Okay?
Yeah.
It's there. So mothers who raise children have to, and if you check most mothers who do that, they are stretched because they have to switch roles.
Yes.
Giving instructions like daddy, but caring like mommy. You know, the fact that they have to live between those two roles can be telling on a person. So let's just celebrate mother as mother and say, my father, wherever he is, you hurt us, I'm upset with you, but God bless you and I celebrate you.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't think that would be a very nice message on International Women's Day. It'll be a pretty long tweet. I'm just saying, it'll be a pretty long tweet. I see people trying to call us. We can't take calls at the moment. Please do well to send us a WhatsApp message if you can. But if also you cannot send a WhatsApp message and you're online, you can send us or drop a comment on our YouTube. That is Voice of the People 90.3 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. 0700 903 9. That is the WhatsApp line that you can send us a message on. So we have a comment here on YouTube. It says our society, this is from Goldenak Records. It says our society is conditioned to treat men that way. Okay, I think he's reacting to something you said earlier, most likely. 0700 903 903. Yes, 0700 903 9039. I beg your pardon. That is our WhatsApp line. Please send us a message and stop calling us. We can't take calls at the moment. Just send us a message if you can. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions before I let you leave. I'm trying to also be very time conscious with this interview, Mr. Odere Akinlaja. So there's a question I have here that how can men grow up to be better fathers? Because all they see are things that they do not want to become. They don't have many representatives of things or representative of things that they want to become. You know how they say that you gradually become what it is you detest if you don't watch, if you're not watchful of it. In a society whereby probably this guy grew up in a house where his father was constantly beating his mother, and it's like, okay, he's never going to lay his hands on his wife. But then there's a bit of anger, there's a bit of hurt that he grows up with, that he's constantly saying. And then he gets married. Probably one day his wife vexes him or just something, and then he raises his aunt and he's like, okay, you know what? I never wanted to be like my father. But this is because he was constantly seeing this. He grew up with something like this, like what he didn't want to become. But how?
Okay. Whether we like it or not, we need models in the society.
Yes.
And there's no how we want to sugarcoat it. We need models because men will always pay attention to models. Not even just men.
People, yeah.
As human beings generally, we are paying attention to models. Okay, we're looking at models. We're trying to see how did my father handle this? How did somebody that's my inspiration handle this?
Yeah.
Okay, what is this thing this person said? That thing looks like word. Word.
Rema.
I see. Yeah. And these things are there, from our other spiritual leaders, entertainment, and all that stuff. We are constantly paying attention to things. Okay, so for those who are interested in reshaping this narrative, we must begin to pay attention to the things we use as models, the things we use as reference points, the things we use as influence points on young people. In fact, the things we quote. So you're asking me a question now. I'm careful saying certain things because people are just waiting to hear things that maybe might just validate their bias.
Yeah.
So I must be careful in presenting my point. I must be careful in showing example. I must be careful in narrative. I must be careful in emphasizing a point. Okay, so that's why even people who go into public space, people who find themselves maybe on television or radio, we have to be careful the things we emphasize. We have to be careful the narratives we sell. We have to be careful that it is true care and not just bitterness, and not just maybe I'm trying to prove a point to people. We must be careful because knowingly or unknowingly, we are modeling something to a generation and showing them what can be and what cannot be. Thank you.
I like that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to open up the phone lines now to see if we can take calls because people, I don't know why they're calling and not sending us a message. So I'm going to try to not call you again, but if I need to, if it passes my power, I will put a call through to you again. If you
Not a
don't
problem.
mind. All right. Thank you very
Not a
much.
problem.
Thank you.
You're
Very,
welcome.
very profound
Welcome.
conversation we've had. So, in the spirit of International Men's Day, what are you wishing the men, and would I say, what are you hoping to see with the male gender come 30, 40 years from now? What is the vision that you're hoping that men will see or will catch about themselves?
I think would start getting.
All right,
You're
sir.
welcome.
All right. Have
Thank
yourself a
you.
beautiful night rest, and you too.
You too, man.
All right, side. All right, that is one very insightful conversation that we have had. Let's see if we can take this call before we go pay some bills. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me
My
from?
name is calling from Ayobo.
Your name is what?
Ugo Musa.
Your name is what?
Ugo Musa.
Ugo Musa. I'm so sorry, Ugo
Yes,
Musa.
ma'am.
Ugo Musa from Ayoba. First time caller.
Yeah, that should be second time. I was trying numbers since 4 years. It's not going to.
Sorry, I'm here. We had a thing or two, but we have been streaming on our website now, and I've been saying it. I posted it on my story. I posted it on my Instagram. That means you don't follow me on Instagram. So how will you know this thing? I said it, but we have been streaming
Ma?
on. We have been streaming on our website. How are you doing, though, Ugo Musa? Are you fine?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me. Ugo Musa. Why? 0700 903 903 903. We just had a very interesting conversation with Mr. Oludari Akilaja, who is is an author, is an educator, is the founder of the Yadaversity, which is a technical and vocational education training school. He's so passionate about training men, giving men the platform, and of course, letting them become all that they can be. And we're talking, the conversation is still up. We're talking about what manliness is not in a woke society. Because, in this generation, we have acclaimed to be so woke. Like, in fact, we know what's up, we know what's happening, we do this, we know that. And there's all of that pressure that we unconsciously put on ourselves. and we're celebrating the men. I mean, it was International Men's Day on Friday, on Saturday, I beg your pardon, the 19th of November. If you don't know, now you know that one. The 19th of November is it's to celebrate the International Men's Day. And it's just really like, you know what, let's talk about this. And there's just a whole lot of misconception and what's not when it comes to defining your masculinity, what makes you a man, and just embracing all of that conversation. So my phone lines are open: 0700 903 903 903. At least people will not say that it's only women that is doing International Women's Day. They have 7 Mother's Day, Sunday in church, there's Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, there's this. But we're also celebrating the men. We love the men. And we're also talking about how to, during Tuesday, we do family-focused conversation. And if we do not understand our roles in society and in the family, it would be hard to express in that capacity. So we're talking about what manliness is not in the woke society that we have found ourselves in, or in the 21st century that we have found ourselves in. So we're talking about that. And you can call me up and just talk to me about, about the struggles. Probably, in fact, there was this person I was with, I didn't have this. Things that you just want to talk about. I mean, they say men talk, so I really want to hear from our men. I'm not sidelining the ladies tonight. I'm not sidelining the ladies. We love you, we see you. But today, we're celebrating our men. It's a special day set aside to celebrate our men. Yes. 0700 903 903 903. We're going to go pay some bills. And of course, when I come back, the conversation would continue. It is a late night show on VOP 903 FM. My name is The Lady Kofo.
It's supernova.
Oh yes, Lagos people, papa, mama, sister, brother, auntie, plus including uncle them. Better don't land for Lagos State gidigba. Money will be for Lagos State, then go use them for Lagos State. Wella, no more baba sope. Then no go chop Lagos State money. Nobody go pocket Lagos State. Then go take and build Lagos State, build road, build hospital, build houses, and now only one man fit do this job. He name na Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando. He can't carry one ogbonge person as the deputy governor. Her name na Funke Akindele. My people, what do we dey wait for? Make we vote for light, vote for change. No be the kind change where they vote before. This one na the original change. How Amumu don do? Pay they pay.
Everybody down for Eko.
Pizza.
Peter.
Pizza.
Peter.
Pizza.
Peter.
Oh yes, he's here to change the narrative, here to make things work in Nigeria and for Nigerians. On Peter, we shall build this nation. Arise, fellow Nigerians, and let's wake up the sleeping giant. Don't Peter Obi, a man with great vision and an enthusiast of the real change. The only man we can trust with the nation's finance. Oh yes, for good governance. Let's join hands together and vote Labour Party.
Vote Peter Obi for president.
Supported by Chief Dr. Paul Ezenwa Akudo, CEO, Wugas Intercontinental Limited.
This is your number one radio station.
90.3.
The one radio you tune in on your way home. This is the one.
BOP 90.3 FM.
BOP 903 FM, 10 p.m. Yes, it is exactly 10 p.m. And you are listening to the Late Night Show with the Lady Kafel on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My phone lines are open and I'm here to take your calls and contribution on the conversation. What exactly is not manliness? What exactly is not being a man about? Okay, that's a wrong way to phrase the question, but how do you define or how do you not define a man in this society? And I really want the men to talk. I feel like, I want to make this nice conversation about the men. Yes. We're going to take female calls, yes, but I want the men, female callers. Relax. Can you reduce the volume of your radio? I need you to reduce the volume of your radio when you're trying to call me. I beg you. Please. See, the man, tonight is for you. We should not for my aunt. 0700 903 903 903. Ugochi, is this you?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, Kofu. They don't carry this topic. They don't carry this topic come again. Yesterday na integrity. Today na another one.
Hey, what thing I do? See, I don't like wala. I don't like violence. What's in
you always carry one kind strong matter they come out.
Person got stuck on, my brother. Person got stuck on because we know if they do like they say because we see a whole lot of things happening on social media, and if not social media, we will not know that these things are happening. But we need the men to act better. We need them to understand that you're a man and don't let anything shake you. You get money or you don't get money, you are still a man. Because on that kind of thing, they push you, go they do it you're not supposed to do.
No be lie. First of all, I appreciate you, one of our brothers. I make that comment.
Thank you.
Yeah, but in addition to that, you know, say, Nigeria, we know the foreign word.
You know me, say make we not act better.
Okay, for instance, for the church where you go now, if you telling me to talk to people, for the church where you go now, maybe now on a very good day they give you duty say go share some paper for people to know your church, for people to know that something is going on in your church.
Yeah.
Out of 100 or 200 paper where they give you, you know how many days it go take you to share them? You know how many days? Because majority where you want to give that paper self now, they know that after the word where you want to say that. Or now what in they after, what in they want chop. Now the person where chop food, where belly food. Now if you share out say praise the Lord, now we then go shout hallelujah.
Gucci.
Because a angry man is an angry man. Anytime you want to tell people about their mistake, they're not going to even listen to you. They go tell you never correct yourself because of to correct another person.
Ugochi, but we should look beyond that. You know, there's more to life than your belly.
No, it's not that what you are saying is not true. But for people, because of the way our government don't do this generation, nobody saying what you are going to tell him. What people are after, what are you going to? Just like maybe now, as I get Lagos now, I say make I travel to village. I'm not going to village to go there. They will let how I suffer. But what did I want bring and now they won't look on? Not what how I suffer now they won't look on. You understand?
I understand.
So people that don't want hear what they will not benefit for you. There's something that can
what they will not benefit
move ahead.
Immediately from is they want an immediate gratification. It's not
immediate answer.
I get you.
That's what they need.
I get you. Thank
so
you.
It's not that what I'm saying is no, but according to the society, things are very, very going wrong. You have people to understand this.
That's why we're trying to make it a better place. That's why we're trying to preach.
Approve.
We're trying to make it better. Thank you, Ugochi, for your contribution.
All
right. Ugochi. You just now it's the best one. But yes, that's also a thing. But also, it doesn't mean that we're going to be quiet or we're not going to talk about these issues that necessarily doesn't have an immediate gratification or an immediate reward. I mean, if men are comfortable to have certain conversations, if men are creating opportunities for younger men, they are creating, they're having conversations, mentorship. You know, okay, I did this when I was trying to start a business. I did that when I was trying to start a business. That is you showing other people, telling other people how you achieved or how they can also do better. Because the honest truth is, once you learn from an experience and you share that experience, other people that are going through that situation will also learn from that, and they will try to avoid the mistakes that you made while you experience that particular thing. That's what mentorship is about. It's about getting there faster and getting there on time. You get me? 0700 903 903 903 is the International Men's Day special. I need the men to call me. Hey, can you reduce the volume of your radio set? I don't like this thing. That's why they will say I wanted to start dragging the men, but I love them, so I'm not going to drag them. 0700 903 903 903. You can also send me a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp line. You can put a call through. We're going to end this segment of the conversation. Yeah, and we're going to open up the phone lines for people to call us up on and talk to us about things they're going through. You know, just have a very interesting and judgment-free conversation. It's as easy as that. 0700 903 903 903. have a few reactions here from our WhatsApp community. You can also be a part of that community when you send us a message on 0700 903 9039. We have a call. Let's see if we can take this one. Hello. 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 Oh, I think it's the network. I'm more than convinced that it is the network playing pranks on us. Don't worry, I got you. You can send me a WhatsApp message if the network is doing the most to go through tonight. You can send me a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. That is my WhatsApp line. I'm going to take it again, and I'm going to take it slowly. So 0700, that is 0700 903 9039. Simple. 0700 903 9039. And also you can drop your comments or questions to the to the YouTube comment section also, and I'm going to take that one. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, I can hear you now. Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Wisdom, calling from Custom.
Wisdom, you not check up on me. Wisdom, you're not a first time caller. I know you. You're not a first time caller, are you?
This is my first time.
Wait, why you? Hey, how many wisdom do I have now? We have 2 wisdoms. Okay. The more the merrier. Wisdom, how are you doing? Hey, thank God I found you. Thank God I found you. Talk to me. Have you been following up on the conversation, or would you want me to have a recap?
Well, I was listening to the program.
Okay.
That was nice. It was very nice. Because I've been having some issues myself.
You want to share them with me?
I'm having problem being like a father because I got a girl pregnant. I don't know how to be there. I don't know how to do the things that they want me to do. They have been complaining. The girl is complaining because I've not gone there for a while. And things are very rough and tight with me, myself. I need to really work out my own self because I'm having issues. I don't have money financially, and I know I'm supposed to be there for the child and the mom. But right now, I will need to be there for my own self.
For yourself.
First, before I can do anything for anybody.
Okay.
Because I'm lost.
I think I can relate with what you're saying, and I love the fact that you want to be a better person and you want to be able to be, you want to be prepared when this child comes. I mean, I have to give you that one. You're a good man. You are a good man. Okay, so first question, do you mind if I ask you a few questions and then we're going to...
I don't mind.
Okay. Do you have a job? I think you might need to start, if you don't have a job, probably...
Yes, I just got myself a little job, but not paying well.
Okay. Does this job permit you to do something on the side? Can you do something on the side?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, does this job permit you to do something on the side? Like, can you have like a side hustle with this job? Or is this something that is very demanding that you cannot squeeze out time for other things?
No, it's not that. The thing is that where I work is very far from where my baby and my baby mama is.
Okay.
So most times, paying transport, traffic and everything, most times I don't want to stress myself. And I just started to work. And I swear.
Okay. Go on. I'm listening to you.
Last time I called the girl's mother, she was like all on me. This one, that one, I should get a good job. This one, can't you guys won't ask me how am I doing, what's going on, how am I doing? You guys are just telling me, hey, if the child does not have a father, anyhow I do it, the child still has a father. It's just telling me different kind of, and most times it's heartbreaking because this is not what I
envision for yourself.
Yeah, you understand. I'm just confused, and most times I'll call my mom, ask my mom for advice. She tell me, just try work, make it for you. Just be okay first to you, then before you will be able to carry someone else. But I don't know what to do because I feel as if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do at all.
Okay, you know what? We had a guest on the show, and he's pretty much like, this is what he does. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put him back on the phone, and we're going to talk about this. So he's going to give you, like, from a man's perspective. I can just understand, which I actually understand, but then again, like a man understanding from a man's angle, he's probably going to help you with a more detailed how to do, or would I say things to actually do to actually help you from this state. And I really must comment that you're a good person, you're a good man. I love the fact that you're trying very hard, to be present and also to put in the work in preparation for this child. I want to believe she hasn't given birth yet, has she? Are you there, Wisdom?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, has she put to bed, or she's still pregnant?
Yes, the baby is 4 months now, and I used to go there before, and the little with me, I'll give to her.
How often do you go?
Yeah. I used to, let me tell you, let me open up to you. I used to go there before. I used to go like every day. Then the mother one day told me that I don't need to be coming here like this and blah, 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 that I'm coming here too much. And like, wow, seriously, I have to take a break. So me taking a break now is now a problem because for like 2 months, I've not gone there. They are not seeing me. But the last time I sent her money, she collected it. But now if I haven't call her, the way she sounds on phone as if she wants to fight me, like, come on, calm down now.
Okay, all right, don't worry, Wisdom, we got this. We got this. I'm going to try and put the call through now, and we're going to talk about this, and maybe afterwards you can call back to probably talk further about it or see if you've gotten a thing or two. But you just keep listening to the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, Wisdom. Okay, I mean, I really have to give it to this. To this guy. Wisdom is amazing. Wisdom is amazing, and I just want to, just really moved, because there are not so many people that would take responsibility or more or less stand and, when I say, try to be better, try to say, you know what, I want to be there for my son, I want to be there for my daughter, I want to be there for my child, even if this was not prepared for. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. I called back. I said I was going to call back if I see water that passed Gary. Water have passed Gary, so I've called you back now. Okay, so there's this guy that called. His name is Wisdom. He got a girl pregnant, and he has a child, 4 months baby, and he's looking at how he can step up and be a father, but he's not feeling like he's getting it right. He doesn't have a well-paying job to be able to cater for himself, more or less this new baby, but he's also feeling pressure from the family of the lady in question, because they feel like, oh, you should be able to do this, you should be able to, trying to say provide this, provide that, but he's also trying to at least stand by himself first, and he doesn't know how to do, like, he doesn't know what to do, he doesn't know how to be able to be present, to be able to just being a father, being a good father. Yes, he has a job, but it's not as paying as, it's not very much, like really, really much of an earning job, but he's just thinking of what he can do.
The truth is, it's a very compromising position he finds himself. Compromising in the sense that you are faced with a challenge you probably didn't plan for.
Yeah.
You then now have to plan towards it. So it's two things. Either he has to spread out and increase the income he makes,
yes,
so he can make a financial obligation, and that's just sacrosanct. It's literally what he has to deal with, and he really has to face it and say to himself, "This is what I have to deal with." Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
And maybe the girl too has to just find a way to, and they should talk and find out how they can do it together, because there has to be some sort of togetherness in getting this done. Okay. He can't be the only one pushing and getting that done. It will crack at some point. So finding a way where both of them, maybe she learns a handle skill or do something where she can also support and see how they can take care of the child. Okay. Now, he also has to, I don't know whether there's a way he can, because I will not say I'm a professional on these things with respect to managing those kind of scenarios. Okay. But I'm just talking of based on my experience as maybe a coach and helping people navigate through life. Okay. Now, you can't, planning for a child when two of you are still boyfriend, girlfriend, there was no projection, there was no plan, it's something that can weigh down on people. And if he's listening to me, and if the girl lady is listening to me, or someone is listening to me,
he's listening.
The parents have to be a major support line. Okay. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
The parents have to be a major support line. He just has to find a way to create a support system around him. There might be other things that are in this discussion that you might not even know. So sometimes answering these questions are difficult because there are too many gray areas. But I'm sure he just wants to himself and say, you know what, I'm in this situation. I need to find a way to deal with it. Sit down with the girl, find out the course of action based on the peculiarities, and solve the problem like that. All right? Because I'm not aware of certain parameters, so I can't see certain things until you're aware of the particular context in which that has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Maybe I'm not going to call you again. Maybe.
No problem. No problem.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. That is very, very straight to the point. And I mean, that's what I said about the fact that, you know what, there's only a man that might understand what it would feel like having to want to be able to provide. I mean, being a father, but also knowing that you cannot at the moment. But one thing that was stated here from this conversation is the fact that you need to sit this girl down. Like, sis, it's fine. We have a child now. Yeah, there's no point her putting pressure on you. There's no point her saying that, you know what, send this money, send that money, because it's both of us. I'm not saying that you should push responsibilities or neglect responsibilities. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying that it has to be both parties. It has to be both of us. Because there's no amount of money, even your salary, if you give everything to this child, you cannot food for everything. Do you know baby food is so pricey? Are you talking about diapers? Are you talking about baby clothes? Are you talking about, there's just a whole lot. So sit down with this girl, sit down with her, let her know that, see, you know what, babe, this is maybe it's not babe, but then again, let her know that, see, this is the situation we have found ourselves in, and this is how we be very intentional about making use of the language we, because it is both of us, it is us. And of course the parent support structure, yes please, like, don't feel pressured, because in this kind of situation, that's when you be pushed to do something that you do not want to do, but because the girl's mother is saying this, the girl's father is doing this, they are making you feel like, no, but they need that comes from, if you need to have a conversation with this lady, make sure that you are both on the same page, and then she will speak to her parent, and then their resolve is more calm, it's more accommodating, where both of you can now say, okay, you know what, okay, I'll pay for this, you bring this, I'll bring 60%, you bring 40%, get something doing, I get something doing likewise. And I understand that this baby is 4 months old, so she might not be able to do strenuous work as much as you can, but doesn't mean that she's not going to bring something to the table. So yeah, I think that works. Wisdom, if you still have more details or peculiarities with this situation, please, you can put a call through and say, okay, you know what, maybe this is what I'm trying to say, this is not what I'm trying to say, or better still, okay, I think I've gotten a thing or two and I'm going to act in accordance. So call me up, Wisdom, 0700 903 9039. Yes, 0700 903 9039. That is my studio line. I hope I've been able to help with some. I really hope have been able to. All right. My phone lines are 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi. Well, you are doing breathing competition because I was going to do it with you too. I was going to do breathing competition with you, but it's International Men's Day extension, so let me be nice. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
I speak wisdom again.
Hey, okay, wisdom.
I heard what you said.
Okay.
I really appreciate it, but the thing is, this whole matter is very complicated and okay. My mom, she's not here. She's not in Lagos. I went back to Calabar. From Calabar, I went to see my mom. Told her everything. So when the girl gave birth, I was disturbed. I was like, no, I have to come back to Lagos so I could see the child and see the girl, so I could start doing whatsoever I can do.
Do you have plans on marrying her?
Hello?
Do you have plans on marrying her?
No, we're not married. We dated for some time and just happened.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to know. To be able to understand the relationship you have with this girl in question. Please
Hello?
go on. I said I wanted to know the relationship you have with her. Like, to know if there was marriage in conversation.
Yeah, I have had marriage now. Well, if I'm good, like money come, I'll marry her. Money no come. Find out real.
Please go on.
Hello, I'll marry her now. Everything.
Okay, you wanted to give us more details. You wanted to give us more context to.
Yeah, okay, I'm out of the time now. Let me load. I'll call you back.
No problem.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm here. Okay. I feel like wisdom's conversation is one that I really need the other guys to also call in and give their opinion on this and see how we can help wisdom out of this situation. Hello, good evening. Oh, I think he tried to call me back, but then again, his airtime got exhausted, like he said. Oh, can you reduce the volume of your radio set? Hello.
Good evening.
Hi,
the lady called.
Hey, I've missed you guys. Can you tell? What is your name and where are you calling me from?
Felix Odega is my name.
Hey, please, I'm not even shaking. I'm not ringing bell for anybody. You people did not check up on me.
You
not check up on me.
You know I'm beefing you.
You are beefing me. I'm beefing you. We're beefing ourselves in this Lagos.
I told you. I broke down. I got cold. I had malaria and all of that. I did not even hear you air my name on the radio for one day.
Oh yeah,
no
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm back.
Felix Odega, overall best, tallest man. Odogu. Spending.
Where is my people? He still remember he has a contender, number one contender.
People should leave my merciful. People should leave my merciful. I'm not going to take this from anybody. How are you doing?
How are you? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm very much okay now. I'm back.
I like the energy. I like the energy.
Back to Lagos.
They are not ready.
Meanwhile, I did not get the information before now, but I think I heard this wisdom's whole kind of
story. Yes.
It's a very tough one. It's a very tough one. But the only thing I can advise is to just sit down with the lady. It's not between the parents. See, this fight is not between the parents at all.
Yes.
They would always mount pressure. Normally, it happens. Nobody wants to see their children suffer or something.
Yeah.
They will always mount pressure. But sit the lady down and beg her. She would be able to reduce the pressure coming from her parents.
Exactly what I said.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if there's there's a pressure coming from her parents, if the lady involved can say, oh no, please, he is trying, don't give him this, don't give him that. I would also, even if she doesn't have anything to bring in, let her say that, oh, don't worry, I would do this, I would do that. You understand?
Yeah.
So that way there will be reduced pressure.
On
and
him.
also, he still has to man up. There's no free gift anywhere. Lagos is tough. He has to man up. If he has any other thing he can do
On
just
the side,
to at least
exactly.
bring this up. Meanwhile, you should always remember that the parents of the lady would always support, even if they don't say it out.
Because that's their grandchild also.
Because you understand, they are happy they have a grandchild. Because for 9 months, they knew there was something coming. Do you understand? It's not like it just came up and the baby just came out all of a sudden. They would always support. They cannot go blind as their daughter is going through all that. But meanwhile, it's not something he should rely on. Maybe she has parents. No, he shouldn't rely on that. But that pressure, he should sit the lady down, take her away from the house, or take her away from the premises where she can be comfortable.
And
that's
talk.
another thing. Do you understand? So if you bring her out of the house, because when you go to the house to talk to her,
There's pressure everywhere. She can't talk freely.
You understand?
Yeah.
Once you see her mother's reaction, the mother would eye her and say, don't attempt to that. These things happen. Beg her, bring her out. Every lady wants to be pampered. Pet her. I would see
Yeah,
this
it's saying
as
our mumu busting outside.
I'll see this as a big error. So just beg her. You can take her out and buy her one small gift. No matter how small it is, one small gift will go a long way. Do you understand? Then you tell her to understand that you're not running.
Yes.
You're not deviating. You're not even getting your eyes off the issue at hand. That you are still very much standing strong to take up the responsibility. But at least she should understand that for now things are not going well. That she should help. Whatever situation, okay, this is what I'll be doing on a daily basis. This is what I'll be doing on a monthly. Because that also helps. If you don't carry your wife along or your fiancé or whoever is responsible along with a schedule, they will feel you are irresponsible. You are not bothered about them. So if you tell her, okay, every week I will give you this amount, she would now start working against or towards that. Do you understand that?
Perfectly.
So if you give her 2,000 naira every month, a lady would always come, okay, 2,000 naira, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Then she will be able to reduce the pressure. That's the most important thing. The pressure coming from her parents. If she can tell her parents, Mom, please, this guy is trying, please, let's just give him some more time. He's doing this, doing that. Even the ones he is not doing. She can just tell her, oh, he's sending me this amount.
Just to I get what you're saying.
And once the guy can concentrate, he would be able to do one or two things. It is when he's distracted, he's thinking of what else, what not to do. How do you expect him to get concentration to feed the family when he's thinking of the mother shouting tomorrow, shouting next tomorrow, all of that? So that is just what he just needs to take the lady out of her comfort zone, bring her to his comfort zone,
where she can
beg
talk.
her. You don't have a point to. When you are at first, you don't have a point at all. No pride at all. Beg her. You've been kneel down, beg. With the kneel down, beg, self. Kneel down, beg.
That's the song title. Kneel down, beg.
Kneel down, beg. When you go away from that position, nobody will remember that you kneel down, beg. Beg, you don't go. Do you understand?
Anything to make it work.
It's really anything. He has to just bring out the lady. He was saying the woman was seeing him every day. You are coming empty-handed to my house every day. What are you coming to do? What's the essence of coming? That is what they were just trying to tell him in a nutshell. The time, because I heard him say he goes there every day tomorrow. Every day. But at one point, the lady said or the parents said you should stop coming.
Yeah.
You're going to someone's house empty-handed just to go and see your baby. Okay, what are you coming to do?
And
You
you
are
have
not
a
adding
child.
value to the situation now.
Mm.
So you just have to take her out of the comfort zone and then they share her. At this place, there's no lady that would flare up and talk to you in a manner that you wouldn't like.
Yeah.
There's no lady.
Thank you very much, Wisdom. Felix Odaga, I beg your pardon. Thank you very, very much. You said something. I mean, that's the conversation we're having today. On Saturday, it was International Men's Day. Happy International Men's Day in Arias. In Arias. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here very much with you.
Okay, so I mean, in the spirit of celebrating the men, what is that one thing that you're hoping that men in our generation would know and do better?
Come again, you said?
I say, in the spirit of celebrating the men, International Men's Day,
Okay.
what is that one thing that you're hoping that men would know and do better in this generation that we find ourselves in? Because we are in the woke generation. Everybody's woke. But then again, you find out that some people are doing some certain things and they're like, wait first, do you even understand what you're doing? You're supposed to be a civil society. But what is that one thing that you are hoping that men would know and act better with?
I don't think men are doing anything less than what they can do.
Okay.
Seriously.
Somebody's out here supporting all the men.
Men in Nigeria, aside the men outside Nigeria, men in Nigeria are workaholics. They are machineries.
Honestly.
So I'm just saying it to all the men. Just keep doing what you know how to do best. There's no added value or reduce anything you can do to it. Just keep doing, keep pushing. That's just it. You can see somebody that does not have a job, but is willing to have a family. I didn't intend to, but notwithstanding, when he wakes up, he wakes up and goes out. At the end of the day, he brings home something to feed that family. Do you understand? So do I tell that man to go and do something different? Keep doing what you're doing. We are trying.
You honestly are.
If
The
we have
men are
every
trying.
lady, if we have the ladies in Nigeria to tell us, guys, you are doing well, men, you are doing well, then the country will be better than this. But in a situation, instead of telling me I'm doing well, you are telling me, what are you doing? Your mates are doing Yahoo. They are buying Benz. You see, that only is killing my spirit.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand? So, to all the men, if any man is hearing me, he's doing well. Just keep doing the best you can do.
So from you,
That's
you are
mine.
doing well. That's your slogan.
I'm doing very well. Oh. I'm doing.
Felix Odaga, you are doing well.
I'm doing well.
You're still in traffic, I suppose. You've not gotten
I'm
home.
still on the road, though. I'm always on the road at this time, you know.
Yeah,
I'm always
you
on
are
the
doing
road.
well.
I've missed the traffic, though. I've missed the traffic. I went on leave. I took leave for 1 week. I really felt sick, so I got admitted and all of that.
So sorry once again.
But notwithstanding, I was listening to the radio all through. I never heard you.
I will be saying Felix Odaga.
The next time I hear Merciful's voice, I would query you. You will be in query, yes.
I'm sorry. Don't query me. Don't send me query. This is last week of the month or the last full week. Don't give me query. You know, if you get query by the last week of the month, your salary no go complete. I beg, don't give me queries. I beg.
No problem.
But thank you so much, Joe. And I'm so glad to have you back fully with all the energy. And I'm here for it. I'm here for all the energy.
No problem. No problem.
All right, then.
Problem.
All right.
Enjoy your night.
And you to be safe. We need you to be safe also.
Yep.
All right. Good night. That is a family member. The conversation is always different with the family member. Like, just, you know, and he was also speaking in respect to wisdom that we're trying to understand what we can do, the advice to give him, because the honest truth is this guy is feeling all the pressure. He's feeling so much pressure, especially from the females. Hello, good evening. Hello. Oh, okay, please. I also need you to reduce the volume of your radio set, or better still, take it out, like switch off your radio set, or just walk far from it. when you start to put a call through and I pick up, because the feedback is always bad. I need you to reduce the volume whenever you call me, please. I dey beg you. I can kneel down in Felix Odega's voice. I can kneel down for you so that you will reduce the volume. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Lady Kufu, what's up?
I'm good. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
Long time.
Sorry?
A long time.
It's been a minute though. It has been a minute. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Ebuka.
Ebuka. Ah, is it my Ebuka or another person's Ebuka?
Same Ebuka, you know.
Ebuka, how are you? I said, is it my Ebuka? Me that I was trying to.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not more my Ebuka, or if you don't leave me, you know, if you don't carry me go, I don't know, you know.
So how you doing now?
I'm very well. How have you been though? How are you?
I'm self-chilling.
Oh, how did your day go? Did you have a good day?
My day was good, yes.
It was good. I slept most of it. I was out of town. I just got to town today. I had to sleep because my head was banging. I was like, make I sleep small. Make I know.
That's alright. That's alright.
All right. So talk to me, Ibuka.
What's the topic all about? Because I just tuned in right now.
Oh, okay. So it was International Men's Day on Saturday, and we're here celebrating our men. We've had conversation.
Celebrating us.
What do you mean celebrating us? See what we are saying. We celebrate you people now. It's the National Men's Day. Did you not see it on social media and everything? The
Don't
hashtag.
you know we the men celebrate the ladies more.
This life no balance. I know say no balance. I know say this life no balance. But yes, we are using
You know
today.
that now. Come on.
We're setting out today to just celebrate the men. I just want to hear from you. I want to chat with the men today, and we've had a conversation earlier with a guest, and we spoke about what manliness is not in this generation. What it is not about. It's not about being hard. It's not about not being able
Can you
to.
speak up? I can't hear you that well.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
It's
you right
better
now.
now. Okay. So we spoke about what manliness is not about, about how it's not you defining it by being hard or not being able to talk about things, not being able to communicate, because men actually communicate. They don't just communicate how women communicate. So women just say, oh, in fact, you're not talking. But then again, the fact that he's saying, I don't want to cry about it. What can we do? Like, they're very straight to the point. What can we do? They are more logical. You know, so we just had a very, very interesting conversation. But someone else called us up on the show, and he's in a bit of a situation. He got a girl pregnant. The baby is 4 months old, but he wants to do better, in the sense that he wants to be able to provide for his baby. He wants to be able to take care of the baby comfortably, but he doesn't even have it figured out himself. He hasn't even figured out himself. I beg your pardon. Like, he's trying. His job is not as.
But can I ask a question?
Oh, yeah, please go on.
Guy knows he's not ready to make babies. Why indulge in things you can't do? That's one thing I don't agree on. You understand? I'm not indicted to that. Don't indulge yourself in something you know you're not going to do. You can't do it for now.
Yeah.
Why do that? Come on, not fair.
I mean, that is definitely.
I don't know what kind of advice I'm going to give him, because.
I mean, there's no exactly. It has happened. There's no use crying over spilled milk. So it has happened already. Is the way forward that we're trying to understand, because he's also feeling pressure from the baby mama. He's feeling pressure from the parents of the baby mama. Yeah, just you know how. I mean, it's a newborn. There's so many things you need to buy. And you know how the rate at which these new children, or would I say this newborn babies, the
now
way they eat.
He's going to learn to be a father right now.
That's what he's trying to. That's what he's trying to figure out.
That's
what he's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure that out whilst being able to provide for the child, whilst being able to manage the relationship he has with the mother, because I mean he's been going there every day for a minute for a while, but she's saying that you don't come every day, and I feel that also boils down to the fact that maybe he's not coming with baby food, he's not coming with diapers, he's not coming with the necessary things. So she's like, what's the whole point coming down if you don't want to, or if you're not providing or bringing the things that the baby needs? But he's also being like emotional about, I want to see my child, I want to be able to, touch my child, carry my child. But she's saying it like, we need to be able to, because the child is still being breastfed by the mother. So there's a whole lot that she's also facing psychologically, all of that. So it's just really a lot for him.
I understand. I understand because honestly, I don't know how to advise my young dude. You understand? I don't know how to advise him. If he truly wants to be a father, he should learn to do what you can do. Just do what you can do to be. Just do what you can do.
Do what you can do. How do you mean? We need you to give us speak clearly. Do what you can do. How? Do what you can do. Like, should he? We're also thinking about if he can find a side hustle or something. But do what he can do. How? What do you suggest?
He tries to provide. He tries to provide for the necessary needs for the baby. You understand?
Yes.
Just just try to be a father. Be a good one at that. Shouldn't be too kind of like I don't know how to put it. You understand?
Okay.
Just learn to grow with the child. Be a good father, and everything will fall into place. Like every other thing will fall into place.
All right.
You get what I mean?
Yes, I get you, Ibuka. Thank you very much. You want to say something? No, I'm listening to you.
So if he learns to be a good father, you understand, he's going to, things will fall into place for him. Like every other thing will go according to his needs, his wants, you understand? So he's going to, I don't know. I'm not a father yet, but I'm aspiring to be one though. I'm aspiring to be one.
All right. Thank you very much, Ibuka. I really like your contribution. The fact
I missed you.
You missed me. But we have been straight. I don't know. I'm trying to be dramatic. I don't know. This. You know how you try to like come at a babe, and she's like, I don't know. I don't want you.
Oh, come on.
You want to shoot your shot. You know how Nigerian women will say, I don't want somebody to pour water on me. Auntie, ask if he has a babe. Don't be saying, I don't want somebody to come and fight me.
I'm shooting my shot now.
It's not today. It's tomorrow. Shoot your shot tomorrow. It's not today.
Take care of yourself, my dear.
And you
Good
too.
night,
Thank you very much
night,
for calling. And you too. You sleep well. Yay. Ibuka is shooting a shot already. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to fight though. I don't. Oh my goodness. 0700 903 903 903. That is my phone line. Pick up your phone and call me. It's the International Men's Day Special Edition on the Late Night Show. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
The Olopa carry all of you.
Everybody, Abdul Karim. Please, I'm not even happy. Why am I laughing and shouting? Please. Hello, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling from? I'm fighting. I'm fighting with everybody.
You already said my name, so I don't need to
I forgot your name.
I forgot your name.
How are you doing? I have missed you. Oh my God. I'm not even joking. I don't miss. I was like, Karim, and you wanted to give me gist that Thursday. But my village people.
No, it's not your village people. It's actually me. I've just been, there's a lot going on, so I've not been really, I didn't even listen in on Thursday, so.
I Are you fine? Are you good? You want to talk to me about it?
Oh,
Is it
it's
work?
just stuff. A lot of stuff, man.
That's what we're
I
still
can't- I
saying. No?
can't.
That's what we're still saying. Men will not tell when they want to talk. Men talk. But people would. Don't let me start. Let me be calm.
And you will not be no me, Jerry. I will talk about it when
No
I
problem.
want to.
Just take your time. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, sure. So how are you doing? How was your weekend?
I don't even know how it was. Honestly, I was just everywhere. Like I was just everywhere. I'm not even going to lie. I was just really everywhere. And I was out of town. Day before yesterday.
Ajala Town.
Ajala, oh, like I should put the lady Ajala on my bio. I've just been everywhere. I just even got to town today, and then I had this very intense headache. But it was,
Oh, that's okay.
yeah. But I'm back.
So
now.
what happened to you people? Why did all
Please,
carry all of you?
please, I'm just carrying you. I know I can carry only you, but nobody else here. So I mean, we did have a very interesting conversation earlier on the show.
Oh, okay.
But a guy called us up, Wisdom. He has a
Mhm.
situation where he got somebody pregnant and she has put to bed. The child is 4 months old, but he's also trying to
Mm.
navigate through fatherhood. He's trying to navigate through providing for this child.
Mm.
He's trying to navigate understanding where he is as a person, the emotional stress and trauma that he's facing now, just being not able to provide for this child. But I also can sense the the kindness, trying to learn how to be a father. I mean, he's trying to do his bits to be there, to be a better representation for this
Yeah,
child. But
okay.
he doesn't have the
understand
means.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, so my point is, okay, don't let me go back. It has already happened.
Yes.
Because I wanted to go back to the fact that I don't know why people always do this. When you are not ready for this kind of responsibility, you shouldn't be putting yourself in a situation like that. So that's that. But for now, that he's trying to be a better person, he's trying to take care of the child and everything. I just feel he needs to step up his hustle. Step up his hustle, be there, not just be there, provide while you are there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he has to just get something doing for himself, get something better doing. Let him provide for the child. Let him provide for the baby mama. I know some people will say she's just baby mama, but there is no how you would not. It's because they are in a Nigerian society. When you are in America, you pay child support, they not born you well. Maybe is it down to go and born. So, but I just feel like he needs to step up his hustle and just get a job or extra job, something like that.
Yeah. So
So I really feel for him because I've had people with same kind of experience, and it weighed them very, very down, and it took a toll on them. So I really feel for him, but it will be fine. He will be fine. He will be
in
fine.
the end, he'll be fine. Trust me.
He will be fine.
Thank you very much, Abdul Kareem, for that one.
Yeah.
What was that?
What do you say?
Now then.
I don't know how much I do so.
You underestimate my. Oh my God! Don't worry. I love my
Wait.
everybody.
Wait. Is it that this travel that you travel is village you travel to? Abi?
Please.
But
Come
just go and
on,
renew
carry
it.
yourself and be going. I know that you
Just go and renew it.
renew what? What's in the renew?
Don't worry.
What's in the renew?
I will cash you down there.
I dey renew. I know the Canada. I know the UK. I can't do Nigeria. Carry yourself, they go.
All right, now it was nice talking to you.
And you too, Abdul Kareem. Have yourself a splendid night rest.
Yeah. And you too.
Okay, bye up. 0700 903 903 903. Like, I don't even know what to do with Abdul Kareem. At this point, I don't know. I don't know what to do with him. Hello? Hello, Wisdom. Is that you?
Yeah, it is.
All right. You want
I
to
really thank everybody calling in and trying to advise me, but some people are getting it wrong.
Okay, please go on.
The girl was not the one that asked me not to come. It was her mom.
Oh,
and
it was her mom that told you not to come.
Yes, not that most times I go there empty-handed. I know what I'm supposed to do, so I go there most times in charge. But she just said it, and like I'm not supposed to be coming every time because people in the area will be talking that the guy is not doing well, blah blah blah. And the thing is, she as a person, the baby mama herself, I just believe, this our country, people like to advise you, they'll advise you wrong and they'll advise you right. You just take anyone you like.
That works for you. Yes.
So, hello?
I'm listening to you.
So the thing is, she's actually getting it wrong because even most times when I call, she doesn't even want to pick my call. She doesn't want to talk to me. I know that, okay, the other caller said I should go get it, kneel down, do blah, blah, blah.
Yes. You can take her out.
I get all of that. I get all of that. But for now, the thing is, our mom asked me to take a break, like I should not be coming every time. Then I decided to take a long break. That was where the problem came in, because I got a job, and where I'm working is very far from where she stays. Now the transport and everything. So most times if I call her, I'll just, okay, this is what I have. Send me your account. Let me do the little I have. Then for a long while, I have to wait for a month before I'll get paid. Then just for that space, she turned something else. I really can't even relate with her anymore, because most times the first time I call her, that she was telling me different kind of words. I'm like, is this you? Are you good? He said, if you like, come. If you like, don't come. This one, that one. They're like, listen, the way I am is far now. I can actually just send you anything instead of me coming over. She just wants to see me. I think that's just the problem. I don't want to go there empty-handed. Yes.
Okay.
She just wants to see me, and just because of that little space that she has not seen me. Some people are not telling her that maybe I've japa by my way and like this and like that, but I don't get it anymore. I want to go there, but I want to go there at least little presentable, at least having something to give to her and the child, at least, okay, just hold this one. But this time around, she doesn't want to talk to me.
Okay. Wisdom. Let's use one of the advice that a caller suggested. I think it was Felix Odaga. Yes. What if you have a situation whereby you invite her out? Because the honest truth is, both of you, at a particular point, both of you had a thing. So there's a soft spot that she still has for you, and she's the mother to your child. So there's nothing she can do about that one. Yeah. So if you can take her out, like really take her out, get to listen to her, know what's up with her. Because the honest truth is, maybe she also wants to talk to you about something. And the fact that she's seeming, or you're seeming distant, you're seeming unavailable, is having this effect on her. She's like, you know what, if you want to go. So just take her out. Take her somewhere that you know she likes, or buy her something that you know she's going to appreciate, and just really talk to her. Like, it's not the kind of talk that you say, okay, let's talk for 1 hour. No. A conversation that she knows that, okay, this guy really wants to talk. Like, talk about it. and then maybe we're going to know what it is we're missing out. And the honest truth is, her mother saying that, oh, she doesn't want you to be coming around, people are talking, the area, da da da. You don't even have to confront the mother. It's the child, that's your baby mama, that you would speak to, that both of you will be on the same page, both of you would agree together, and she knows what to tell her mother, for her mother to, okay, you know what, maybe he should come twice a week, or probably however he wants to, based on the new schedule with this new job. But it still boils down to, you need to talk to this babe. This is the mother of your child. Both of you need to be on the same page. Like, this child cannot walk, this child cannot talk now, and both of you are like this. Imagine when this child is now going to school. Do you know the thing she'll be feeding this child? To say, oh, the child will want to ask questions. Oh, where is daddy? Or what's happening? And then she's telling this child these things. You want to make sure that both of you are on a good page, especially from a very young age. For this child in question, at 4 months old, both of you need to be a team. Like, this is not even about, would I say marriage or not marriage. Both of you need to learn how to co-parent. There are going to be agreements on, okay, the child can come and spend holidays, or the child can go and see my own parents too. Because the fact that this child is still living with, your baby mama is still living with her parents, that's why they can say, oh, don't come, oh, don't do this, oh, don't do that. Because they make the rules, it's their house. But if both of you can agree, you need to sit this down. It might not be an easy task, yeah. You might not even get it right the first time both of you are going to talk. Maybe she's going to walk out, or she will just para or something. But let her see the persistence in you wanting to talk things through. You need to be on the same page. You cannot afford to be at loggerheads. Both of you need to agree together. Both of you need to make, decisions that are beneficial to the child, even at 4 months old. Are you there, Wisdom?
I get you. I hear you.
You just need to swallow your pride if you need to. This is your babe. She was your babe at a point. So both of you need to agree. Both of you need to sit down and talk. If she has a friend that you can speak to, that can speak to her, but I won't advise that you go on that route. You need to speak to her first. Let her know that, see, this is where you are. These are your plans. This is what you're doing. Because she needs to know that you have a direction. She needs to know that, okay, this guy not being able to come all that, for the period of time that my mom said he shouldn't come, he was not thinking of leaving me and this child. He was looking for something doing. He was trying to put in the work. He was trying to find something to be able to provide for his child. And there's no woman that would see that, will see the effort and will say, I don't want it. No. As long as there is an understanding, and that understanding is what we're trying to build now. So both of you need to be a team. It's like a football team. You cannot have a defender and a striker at loggerheads. It's the team that will suffer for it. Both of you need to agree. You need to speak to her in a language that she understands. Because right now, she does not see that you are making an effort. And if she's not seeing all of this, it's an issue. Now imagine if the child is now going to school, is in kindergarten or is in primary school. It's not as if, that's how you're. No. Both of you need to agree. You need to learn how to co-parent, and you need to understand. If she starts to act like this, probably she wants attention. Give it to her. Even if it's not looking like, okay, it worked the first time. Continue. You know how women are like. Pet us, speak our language. We understand. And this is the mother you can't afford to be at loggerheads with her. Once you speak to her and she's fine, trust me, her mother will change. Now is when she'll say, okay, let him be coming 2 times or 3 times. Because there's nothing else that the area people can do, or what will people say. She was pregnant. She carried it in full tenure for 9 months. What will people say? Is it when the child is now grown and walking? People will stop talking when they're tired. But till then, will you be saying, what will people say? What people say? You need to get this baby. You need to get your babe with you on the same team, and then other things will flow. Not to say that you will not increase your hustle or try to double up your hustle. you need to double up on your own also likewise, but doesn't mean that
if they're talking about doubling my hustle, back then when I used to go there, I was like thinking about what will I do. Now even getting a job, I try to double myself. I don't know whether you understand me. I try to double myself. Then I was posted somewhere far. I just want her to understand that instead of you spending that transport, coming over there, let me actually just send this money to you. You use it to do whatever you want to do. Call me, tell me what's up, what's going on, and I will see what I can do. At least this thing is between
both of
them. I believe when it comes to a child, a baby matter, it's not only on the dad, it's not only on the father, it's between the two partners.
That's what you need to make her understand.
In Nigeria, they just believe na the papa go do this one, na the papa, like, but she's tried. I really appreciate her.
You don't have the means to right now. Like, you don't have the means to 100% provide for this child. You should also let her understand that. I don't know if you get me. Like, you need to speak. What you said now about the fact that, okay, you should not be at least using half of the money to transport yourself there. That money would suffice in probably buying baby food or buying baby diaper or buying baby oil or something. Like, you can explain this thing to her. Okay, I will be coming maybe 2 times a month or 2 times in 3 weeks or 2 times in however you want the structure to be. So when it's payday, you know that, okay, I'm setting this aside for the baby, and then I can use one to transport myself and sort out the other things that you need to. Because you have a job, you probably transport yourself to work, you will feed and all of that. But they need
they got an apartment for me at where I work.
Okay.
So I'm there. I just stay there.
Okay. There's nothing that communication cannot solve. But you need to first say that, or would I say, you need to first be able to communicate in a language that she understands. Because you can be saying something and I'm hearing something else. I can be saying something and you're hearing something else. You need to communicate in a language that I understand. Let me see that, okay, I'm going somewhere. I have something doing. I'm not relenting. But I need you to be on the same team with me. I need you to understand. And while I can provide this and this and this, I also need you to try and, even if it is dinner, or it is or baby nets or something, like, just let her know. And if you say, okay, you know what, maybe we should get something for her too. Okay, what if I try and open, like, she will know that you have her interest at heart. Like, imagine talking to her about having something on the side, probably like a job or something, or probably a trade, I don't know, something that she can also do. She will know that, okay, this guy he has my interest. Yes, I have his child with him, but he's also looking at how I can be better for myself. I don't know if you get me. So those kind of conversations, you can instigate it. Let her, like, okay, see what I'm thinking that you can also do for yourself. Okay, what if we do this? You bring in the we terminology, because both of you are a team. There's a child in between, so both of you are a team. If you don't make her happy, or you're not speaking to her or in good terms with her, automatically you're not in good terms with the child. So until you get on your foot where you can be able to comfortably provide, where a situation whereby you can say, okay, maybe both of you decide to both of you end up together or not. You can say, okay, your child is coming to stay with you a few days, and there won't be any fight or any beef, because she might get married to someone else tomorrow and the child might be living with her. You would just be a very disjointed arrangement if both of you are not getting it right from a very early age. You need her on your team. So like I said, you can say, okay, you know what, let's try and get you something doing maybe by March or by February. I want to be able to raise small money on the side for you to be able to do something. She will know that, okay, this guy, I don't know if you get me, this guy wants me to at least be doing something for myself. And if she tells her mother that one too, no, now the woman will know that, okay, maybe I've been so hard on this guy, maybe I should be a little bit calm. So that's in perspective. It's a good one, but you need to have this woman on your team. you need to have on your team. Are you there, Wisdom? Oh, okay. I'm very sure he was listening. I'm very sure he was listening. So yes, that is the story of Wisdom. I mean, that is us trying to help Wisdom out with this situation that he has found himself in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, the ladies. Why are the ladies calling me today? Is this Sugar?
No.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Tammy.
Your name is Promise.
Tammy.
Did you say Tammy or Promise?
I said Tammy.
Tammy. Where is Tammy calling me from?
Lagos.
Tammy, Lagos is a big place. Trust me.
Lagos.
What part of Lagos are you calling me from?
Oshodi.
Oshodi. Okay. First time caller, Promise. Tammy.
Ma?
Is this your first time calling in on the show?
Yeah.
Although we said it's International Men's Day, International Men's Day special, but don't worry, we love the females. Let them call in. Talk to me, Tammy. Do you have any contribution with this conversation that we're having, or you want to talk to me about something else?
Okay. Firstly, I would like to say this to Ruben.
Okay.
You should calm down. You should calm down first.
Okay.
And because the decision, whatever decision he makes now, will actually affect him, like either positively or negatively in the future. And it should just, like, I don't know if he's a church goer, he just turn to God and just ask him for help. You understand? So maybe by then everything just work out successfully. Because I actually felt it too.
Yeah.
I felt it. And you shouldn't think about what other people are saying. You should just, because this is his life we're talking about.
Yes.
His life, and it wouldn't be good because tomorrow now the mother can just be like, you should go to another person, probably because he has money and maybe the father is not capable. You understand now? Just the thing is, yeah.
It's a very complicated story. Like there's just so many characters involved and the situation. But then again, the most beautiful thing that can ever happen is the fact that he has a child. Like this is a newborn baby, a child that has, I mean, no care in the world. Yeah, I get you.
It's very common now among the teenagers, pregnant. At the end of the day, it's going to be on the female. Almost, I think it's gonna like.
I didn't get you.
Like pregnancy. You know you're not ready yet. You don't have what it takes to be a father. But it has happened already.
Yeah, it has happened already. All right. Thank you very much, Tammy, for calling us. I do appreciate your calls. And let me give you another one. Being the first time caller.
Hello.
So we're here every weekday, excluding Mondays, from 9 p.m. till 12 noon. So 9 on Tuesdays, 9:30 on Wednesdays, 9:30 on Thursdays, and 9 p.m. on Fridays. So yeah.
All right.
Get
Good night.
familiar. All right, Amy. Have a beautiful night rest. Okay, that one is coming through from Tammy. She's saying that, you know what, guy, I don't know if you're a Christian, but you need to pray. You need to pray a storm. You need to scabash and just say, God, I need you now. I need you now. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, are you there? Oops. Call me back at 0700 903 903 903.
It's super. Person we won't help you, no go give you time way too much. Now sharply, make person no go die before help come. Oh. Hey, now be the time Naija wan begin better, and na Labour Party them send that saving message. Make all of una carry vote. If Peter Obi click and pa, Peter Obi straight for Aso Rock come 2023. Na him be the answer. No waste your vote at all. Oh. No waste time. Sam carry am. Click on Labour Party. Na there you dey.
Now Chief Dr. Paul Ezenwa Akudo, CEO Wugat Intercontinental Limited.
Sponsor this one though.
Hello.
Good evening, Lady Kofo.
Hi. Good evening.
Charming voice.
Sorry?
A lady with charming voice. You're going away.
Oh, I am the lady with a charming voice. I didn't know. Okay, that's new. Thank you. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
It's man on the line from Maluma Show.
Emmanuel from Malimasha. You are not a first time caller.
No.
Yeah. How are you doing though? It's been a minute.
I'm fine, are you? Good evening.
What'd you say?
You know why? I say I'm fine, are you?
I've been good. Is this Emmanuel of our wife or which Emmanuel is this?
This is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, how is our wife?
Oh, it's your wife.
It's another Emmanuel. We have like plenty people bearing Emmanuel.
No, this is Emmanuel from Maluma Show.
Okay, all right then. Emmanuel from Malimasha, please go and talk to me. Happy International Men's Day though. I mean, I feel like it's still the month, so I feel like I should greet every man that calls on the show tonight. Say Happy International Men's Day. Sorry?
Thanks, I really appreciate.
All right. Welcome. Talk to me.
The regards to freedom.
Wisdom
is a big issue. Like what I did actually used to back myself. Any journey or whatever thing you cannot finish, you never start it. I'm so marvelous for him, but I believe that God will help him and come with him.
Amen.
But my few can just portray is that if you call the lady, let them have an agreement. Let them understand themselves. But from his own opinion, I can see that I've not as if they don't understand themselves.
Yeah.
And then he won't be in a situation that as his son or his children be another person's children. Because if a man enter between them because of the guy is not financially able to finance the budget of the lady and the children, before you know, she forget about the lady and the children. One piece of advice for him is to buckle up his shoe and be trying to stand to be a man. I know it's not an easy journey, but God will help him, but you should just try to be a man. Stand up and then the job is done. You just try to comfort himself and get away. And look for something to do to be a man. That shouldn't his own future. Whatever you do today is just a feed that we can make. And then we'll eat tomorrow. You should forget maybe the prayer they are putting on him. Let him stand up on his feet now. He had to say that if possible, if he turns front to you, you'll be left alone. If he turns back to you, you'll be left alone. But if he left only you, take a decision. That's my piece of advice.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and have a word of the night.
And you too. Have yourself a beautiful night rest.
Okay.
Incoming!
Hello? Wisdom, are you
I
there?
can, yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
My name is Amos. I'm calling from Egidio.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Wisdom. Your name is what?
Amos.
Amos from Ejibo.
I'm actually a first-time caller, though.
I love first-time callers. They eventually become family members. So, first-time
Sure,
caller, I love you. All right, talk
I
to
love
me,
you too.
Amos. Talk to me, Amos.
As regards to the issue on ground, there are times as men, there are times you set up things and you actually feel you can equally have the strength to see them through. Then all of a sudden you get to that stage where you lost all strength and all sorts of inspiration and all energy to handling such responsibilities well. But then I feel it's never an option to give up. In your own little way, you continue striving and what you can do, the little you can bring up, help is tiring of things. So my advice is you shouldn't give up. Any little thing you can bring up can help you a long way. Giving up is the worst. That's what breaks down everything you've built. So no matter how hard it is,
don't give
you will
up.
continue striving. Yeah.
Mm.
Then I don't know if I can talk to you about an issue that is actually bothering me too.
Oh, yes, you can. Definitely. You can. Talk to me.
I can hear you.
You can talk to me. I'm here. Talk to me.
Oh, I have a relationship I've actually been into. It's a distance relationship, so it started sometime in late 2020.
Okay.
So myself and the lady, we were actually cool, like we were cool, everything was going well.
Okay.
Middle of last year, between June down to September last year, we had our first issues.
You had your first what?
Sorry?
You had your first what? I didn't get that.
We had our first issues. We had issues and
issues. Okay. Okay.
Yes, and we decided to go on a break.
On a break, not a breakup. You both went on a
Not
break.
really a breakup, yeah.
Who initiated the break?
It was the lady in question, though.
Okay, please go on.
Yeah, so she said she needed a break, and I tried all I could to convincing her into the whole thing. Like, her reasons yes, is that she needed herself, she needed herself, her strength. At times she needed all the attention she could get. Like, she doesn't want to be indebted to anyone and see how much she can put up with for herself and her time alone. So I tried all I could to convincing her, but then her mind was made up already, so I allowed her. So fast forwarded to December last year, she started wanting to hear from me. Like, she was calling my friends, because then I lost my other phone and I was using my Airtel line. So she was not having the Airtel. So she started talking to my friends around to see if she could get to hear from me. And the other of my friends told me, and I decided to call her. So we were talking. From time to time I'll call, she will call. Like, then this year, August, was when she came back really to apologize for what actually happened. Her reasons were that she was confused and I was loving her the way she hasn't been loved. So she felt I was kind of bugging her and she wasn't doing well. She wasn't giving me her best. So she needed time to figure out if she can actually be able to support me as well as I am doing and all of this.
Okay.
Then myself, I hadn't moved on then. So I was still single and
I received her with open arms. Okay.
Sorry?
I say you received her with open arms.
Yeah, sure I did.
Okay.
Even though I was so scared that what actually happened to me still happened, but she gave me an word. She assured me that everything was going to be fine, and I gave into it too.
Okay.
And right now, she's in her final year, so she has gone back to school.
Okay.
And I think shortly after we got back in August, I was working with Chivita.
Don't mention brands. Don't mention brands. They didn't pay for this, but you're working with a.
Okay.
Yeah, you're working with a juice company. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
So I was working, and we had issues where I was fired.
Okay.
Things really got bad. Things have been bad, and we are just trying to see what we can do for ourselves right now. And then at this point, she's getting me more confused. You know.
She's getting more confused.
She's getting me more confused.
Okay, she's getting you more confused. Okay.
Yeah.
How is she getting
Like,
you more confused?
She's putting up with attitudes, like almost the same attitude
That she pulled up the first time.
Yeah, prior to calling for the group. The same attitude, like at this moment I am perplexed. I don't know what to think anymore.
Did you do
I don't
anything?
know.
Did both of you have a fight? Is this something that she's asking from you that you're not giving in on? Is there something like you guys had a conversation or something that both of you have different opinions about it? Like, was there any physical altercation before this attitude, or would I say giving up all of this energy, this word energy?
At the moment, the issues I've noticed is all of them are boiling down to the communication line. You know, the communication line isn't being as fluent as it used to be. And then most times when I call her, she say that she's busy with something, or she's sounding as though I am forcing her to talk. You know, that kind of conversation and attitude is just a stranger. You know. So
But
she's
in school now, Abi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then most times I try to find out if it's the stress in school that is actually putting down on her. But this is someone who, no matter the stress, you know, no matter what is there, she tries to let me understand that she cares, she still cares, and all of that. But then at this moment, I don't know. I just feel I should just withdraw my emotions and see what I can do or what will come out of it.
Okay. Okay. Very, very, because I can just imagine how you're feeling right now with this, especially because I feel like you love this woman, and this on and off attitude is not going to help either of you. Okay, so I don't know this babe in question, but let me tell you something that I know for a fact is that when you love somebody, you want to be better. Yeah. And it might be true, she might have her fears, she might have had her own experiences that makes it look like this guy is too good to be true. Like, what kind of guy is this? He's loving me loudly. I'm not questioning anything that he's doing. He's present, he's attentive, he communicates and all of that. But I, as the babe, needs to now understand that you are true, you are real, you are genuine, and I need to believe you and stop pulling you into my own doubts, because she's projecting. That's what she's doing. She's projecting the other failed relationships that she has had on you, and it is costing you your peace of mind. Will she do it again? I don't know. Probably she would, because she knows that you love her so much, and she just needs to like pull up and just pull off a whole stage play. Sorry, permit me to use that word. But you need her to understand that, see, girl, I am the prize. I am a real guy. I'm a real man. And if you don't believe that, that's your loss, not my loss. Because she can't keep doing this. Imagine if both of you are married and she zones out on you like every single day. It would not be nice. It would not even be good for your own mental health. Like, you need her to know that, see, babe, like, pick a side. That's what it is. You need to be firm with this, and you need to tell her. Probably you need to put a call through, which I do not advise. I need you to sit her down and say, I need to know where it is you stand. Because the relationship is barely 2 years. I mean, you said since 2020. Both of you need to talk. And you need to let her know that, see, if you don't take this hot cake, this fine Nigerian man that you're seeing now, someone else will appreciate me. But no, like, jokes apart, you actually need her to know that you cannot be doing this with your emotions. She cannot be toiling with your emotion like this. It is rude, it is disrespectful, and I don't think that is healthy. Not for you. Like, that is so unhealthy. So you need to talk to her like, if you do what you did again and you go on break, nothing is going to change, in the sense that I'm not going to take you back. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just tell her, let her know that nothing is going to change. If she breaks up or goes on a break the second time, it's gone. Osilo. Just tell her like that. Because you cannot do this to yourself. I'm serious. Like, while I'm trying to infuse a bit of humor into my advice, you cannot do this to yourself. You can't. Imagine if she switches up again and you accept her again. She will keep toiling with your emotions. And you know how we women are. Somehow. I'm not. But
you know,
really,
that was why I first of all said there are times as a man you start off a thing you feel you can actually finish it through. You know, I've always had this notion of, as a man, not going back to the 40s, peace of mind where you once lost it.
I'm not saying that it's a lie that she didn't have her own traumas that she needs to heal from before bringing you into her space. But in a situation, that's why I always advise people that be ready for a relationship, and don't just go based on vibes. Like, if you want to date somebody and be with them, you have to act like it. Imagine those times that, okay, let's say those days or those period of time where both of you are on a break and you were going through probably a bad day at work, or you went through something that you needed somebody to be there for you. She wasn't there. And she might have her own issues. She might also be trying to find herself. Yeah. But she also needs to understand that you're a human being, and she cannot just zone out on you because of her inability to communicate. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So just let her know that you're not going to be that person that she can, like, you're not going to be an afterthought. No. If she loves you, she should act like it. And if she wants space, probably to speak to somebody, to go for therapy if necessary, you are open to that. But she cannot be going off and on you. No, that is very disrespectful. That is unhealthy. And that is not going to lead to a healthy relationship. It would some sort become toxic at a point. And that's my honest and brutal truth.
I heard you how
and you need to, I mean, it's good that you love her this much and you're very loud about it. But I mean, probably you need to wear your big boy pants now and say, you know what, I need to make the tough decisions. Because you might tell her and that might just say, okay, this guy now is demanding accountability from me and I cannot give him, and then I will just leave this relationship. That might happen. And something that might also happen is that she will say, okay, you know what, maybe I need to boss up and say, okay, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen again, and both of you are going to have a very healthy relationship where both of you can talk about things that are going through and not just zone out and not just be unreachable even when they are in the room. You know how people just switch off on you. You'll be in the same house with them, but if switched off, they can't even communicate anything. They'll just be cranky. They won't be able to talk, communicate, you know. So yeah, that's it.
You know, it's one of the reasons I am getting me confused. This is someone who would always want to talk to me about everything, you know. And then all of a sudden you're putting up this attitude. I'm trying to find out what the undertone is, and you're not telling me anything reasonable, you know. So it's okay, I will still try to see if you can talk it out and anything will come out of it. It's not somewhere I've never been, and you know, when you love someone, when someone gives you the assurance and all of a sudden you're not seeing it active. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get to it.
No problem. I wish you luck on that one.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Merciful from Surulere.
Lady Kofote me
Merciful, they have been dragging you since morning. I said I was going to drum a bow for you when you call me. Do you know people that were dragging you? Mr. Felix Odaga, he dragged you.
Why is it that no, somebody must call my name every night?
You don't know you're VIP family member. They drag. I said I was going to drum a bow. See that I never asked you how your day was. I just gave you a bow. Now let me ask you, how was your day?
Lady Kofote me
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. No.
How was your weekend?
I didn't have weekend. Nobody should even ask me my weekend. I didn't have any weekend. I was still doing I was just everywhere. But it was good. At least I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for life. How are you? How did your whole weekend go?
My weekend was good, but I went to go and watch the movie anyway. The new latest movie that came out on Sunday.
Which one?
Wakanda.
Wakanda boy. Hey, okay. You think your money alone and be merciful. You let them to drag you down. They will drag you like generator. They will drag you, go. 0700 903 903 903. Call me, and of course, if you've tried calling me before and it wasn't going through, my darling, you can send me a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. That is my number. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Can you reduce the volume of your radio, please?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Shegun. I'm calling from Ojota.
Shegun from Ojota. First time caller?
Yeah.
I love first time callers. Talk to me, Shegun. How did your day go? Oh, are you there? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Call me back if you can. Shegun. 0700 903 903 903. That is my studio line. If you can send me a WhatsApp message also, I'll be more than glad to take it. Merciful.
Yeah, Lady Kofote me the conscious. Please let the people of Nigeria know that Merciful is in the building now. I know they have been waiting to hear my voice.
You like violence.
Ring the bell again.
I will give you. You shall like violence. You like violence.
The real owner is back. He's here. He's here with you.
I beg you. I know.
I will not lie.
Olokpa ma call everybody. You're Merciful.
Olokpa ma lọ kó wọn ní tó fẹ́ kó kó ṣáwa. So mo pe 5 and 61, 7 and 8. You don't forget.
9 and 10, 11 and 12, 13 and 14, 15 and 16.
Hey,
Merciful, please. People are sleeping by this time. No, let's be
so you see, Kofo, to that guy, I really call because of that wisdom. Guy.
Okay, please go on.
So, for my own advice, you see, kò sẹ́ni tó máa lọ sílé èèyàn. You go to parents' people's house without taking anything there, without
he
just be
takes-
going there.
He takes things along. Oh, he said he goes there with
You see?
things.
You see, the communication will have to be there between him and that lady
Exactly.
that is her wife. There must be a good communication. Then second thing, you see, let me not mention them. There are three important things about babies, except if the baby has been eaten.
Hmm.
Sure, you get what I'm saying. You see, number one thing, baby food.
Hmm.
Then let me not mention this name. The one baby use on their,
Diapers.
you know, on their,
Yes.
on the pad. Second one. Then the third one is drugs.
Hmm. Exactly.
You see, these three major things is very important to a baby that was just born.
Hmm.
You see, there's heavy load on his neck. Oh.
Hmm.
If he really knows he want to do a lot of job, because no parent will allow his child or daughter, sorry, that will be suffering that more. See, the person is the guy just had baby for, and the way the person is not turning up the way they are expecting.
Hmm.
So you get. So the communication must be there. One. Then secondly, you need to be not. And this you should not send money to your wife. But you see these three things, even though maybe you have bought drug, you may not be buying that drug mostly all the time because the drug can take the baby like 1 or 2 weeks.
Yes.
You see that part.
Hmm.
And baby food.
Food.
Even, especially, you know that there are some women that don't do breastfeeding.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sure, you know, it's not all women.
So it's
So you see those two major things. If you are buying that one and you are giving it to your wife and the wife is dropping it at home, the parents are saying it. You have reduced some load on their head. You see, if you yourself are be eating 2,000 naira food a day, maybe 500, let's say 1,500, maybe 500 in the morning, 500 in the afternoon, 500 at night, you need to reduce it drastically, maybe to 200 naira.
Hmm. Because there's a new responsibility.
I'm telling you, you see, there's no excuse for that. If you are going to your work, that your work, as you are saying, let your wife understand that you may not come home in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time because of the transportation. So you need to sort it out so that that money for you to enter transportation, you keep it and you can send it to her. If you don't see her for a month, it doesn't mean. But you must be doing the full effort. Baby,
yeah.
So you get it. Do you know it is only when the baby has been eating good food, the food that they can cook at the house, in the house, then the load has been reduced from his head. Except that one. So he should just try his best and do his best. You know, reduce all his costs to make sure he's doing his own best. And if he's doing his own best, God will know that. I believe that God will surprise him. So you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he's providing for that baby, and God will give him enough money to be doing so.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So that is just my own advice for him.
Thank you so much.
Now
so thank you.
Sure,
me, I know. Don't let us stay them. You want them to drag you. You should like them to drag you. You want them
I know some people will say come out and call my name.
They will still call and drag you. Thank you very much.
What a 5-star, my guy.
He's very well, Ash. He's very well.
He's
on
well.
the show. He's on the show on Saturdays and Sundays, so you can
on the show.
Yes, he's yes.
Which?
Yes. See you.
5-star. Now VIP. 5-star is VIP also.
Oh,
don't worry.
Emmanuel 5-star. Oh, I thought it was Ash you're talking about. 5-star Emmanuel. He's fine.
No, I'm talking about 5-star.
5-star. It's good. It's good.
Okay, now.
All right.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
Sweet dreams. I know people will start calling you again. I'm merciful for a call.
Thank you very much, Merciful. Good night. Good night. Thank you very much for that one. Yay. Okay, we're going to take a few more calls. This is 42 minutes gone past 11 p.m. We're going to see if we can take a few more calls before we call it a wrap, you know, because I got to leave and B Blast will come take over and do her thing. 0700 903 903 903. Let's see if we can take a few calls before we call it a wrap. It has been such an interesting and insightful conversation. So Tuesdays we do family focused conversations that has to do with the family setting. That's why we have topics and comments and stories likewise that have to do with family inclined issues, how we can do better. Because if we say we want to fix the society, we need to start from the family. We need to understand that if we can get the family right, just maybe we have made the society conducive and a bearable place, the kind of society that you can be at peace, knowing that even if I'm not getting this thing done right, I know people that have my interest, the best interest at heart, that would help me, that would I can be able to speak to, because there's going to be no judgment whatsoever. But if we do not get the family right, the society will suffer for it. And of course, on Tuesdays we do Matchmaking Tuesday. I beg your pardon, Wednesday, Matchmaking Wednesday. Yes, where we're going to open up our phone lines and you're going to call me and say, I'm a good-looking woman. I want a man that has money like Dangote. I want him to have packs like Anthony Joshua. I want him to, we're going to do that on Wednesday. I beg your pardon. That is tomorrow. So Matchmaking Wednesday comes up by 9:30. Yes, from 9 o'clock to 9:30. We have that time section being sold already. So if you want to buy my time, or you want to sponsor the show, or you want to, probably buy a fraction of it to talk about your brand, to talk about your business, trust me, it is going to reach a large audience. I mean, you know now, it's not like I'm bragging. We're voice of the people for a reason. So you can call me up or just send me a DM. You can send me a personal DM on my Instagram. That is CHELADYKOFO. That is at the Lady Kofo. And also, you can call me up or talk to me about issues that are affecting you, something you want people to know about, or you want to have like probably a suggestion. You don't know what to do or how to do it. You're lost. Yeah, you want to be able to share these stories. There's no judgment. Yeah. And of course, on Thursday we do Anonymous Thursday, where we have calls, we have text messages from people that are going through stuff that they feel ashamed to talk to their neighbors about, talk to their friends about, talk to people that they know about. This is going to be our last. I was going to say this last call because this is 45 minutes gone already. Okay, call me back if you can. I guess you want to give an opinion with wisdom that is going through all of the drama right now with his baby mama and her family, trying to find his footing and of course provide for his child. Let's see who our last caller is going to be. 0700 903 903 903. Yeah, that is my line. Pick up your phones and call me up. If I don't have any last caller by 11:50, I'm gonna wrap up the show. Hello. All right. Okay, I think it's the network. Well, we've come to the end of the show. You'll be rest assured that you're going to meet me here tomorrow from 9:30. Yes, from 9:30 all the way down till 12 a.m. I'm going to be in the studio to take all of it. Okay, let's see. Last caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. You are my last caller for tonight. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
This is Mr. Osita on the line calling from Ecuador.
Mr. what?
Osita.
I didn't get you.
Mr. Osita.
Mr. Gossiper.
What's that?
God Prosper.
OC.
OC.
Yeah.
Okay, OC, talk to me. Where's OC calling from? Igodo?
From a cotton.
Ikotsun?
Yeah.
Alright, talk to me. Talk to me, OC.
Okay. I'm calling because of Mr. Wisdom.
Okay.
You know, in life, we have many advisors, but few directors. You know, the deed have already been done. Because
it has a child now.
All like the circumstances you find itself now. Number one, if you thought there is someone that I see face to face, are we able to identify his age? You know, because of age have a lot of things with this.
Can you reduce the volume of your radio, please?
So, because as it is now, this thing, if you thought that he have accommodation before the incident happened, everything will be very easy for him to do. And secondly, according to him, he said that he's come from Calabar, Cross River.
Yeah.
And maybe the lady in question may be a Yoruba girl. And, you know, there are a lot of challenges he's going to face because all this himself is not a problem. Because number one, maybe even the girl is not from Cross River, and maybe the girl is a Yoruba girl. They're like tribes have a lot of things to do. Because maybe the family of the girl may not allow him to marry the guy.
He's not even speaking about marriage now. There are too many things on their plate, so it's not a question of marriage.
Yeah, I know. I know that he's doing all these things because of tomorrow, because of tomorrow he may eventually marry the girl. So, and because the child alone, like the girl in question, may be the first daughter of the family.
Yeah.
You can see the reason why the pressure is much from the girl side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the family of the girl, we always say this, that this behavior that you, at this act now you put down, what are you going to teach your younger one? You see, the pressure even the girl in question, don't be surprised that the girl may not even develop IDP because of pressure from the family. So let the guy just take every matter serious, because the girl they react according to the pressure he receives at home.
Yeah, that's very true.
So only that is like one Mr. Pega or something like that, he says something. He said, let him create time and bring the girl out of her comfort zone and talk to her face to face. So he will take it off from there. Yeah. Because number one, money. Everybody is talking about money. If you like, let the guy send them money every day. Complaint will still coming. Because the girl already have child out of wedlock.
Yeah.
So that is because you don't even know the kind of family the girl come from. Because you don't even know whether like maybe all this Christian family that have church on their head. Or from Muslim back.
Hello? He was giving a point on that one. But that's all the calls we're going to take at the moment for now on the show. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Thank you very, very, very much on that one. My name is the Lady Kofoti. Also follow me across all of my socials. That is THELADY KOFO. I'll see you tomorrow. Have yourselves a beautiful night rest.